the day you've been waiting for, is today. Cavs, Pacers, a series that seemed inevitable for a long time. It's finally here. This is a series where you could tell me multiple things and I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong and it's not a big possibility. Those three things are Cavs in 6, Cavs in 7, or Pacers in 6. If you tell me those three, I really understand where you're coming from. And if you tell me this fourth, I will wholeheartedly agree the most out of any of them. And that is Pacers in 7. Let's explain before I get too far ahead of myself, right? So game 1 is in Cleveland. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Indiana has been dogged on, dragged through the mud, won a series, and the only thing that's getting covered is his father getting in the face of Giannis. Giannis getting in the face of him. Whichever one you want to say. My point is, Indiana has heard the noise. And usually when they hear the noise, when they hear the disrespect, kind of like the overrated comments, Hallie and the Pacers respond. Game 1, believe it or not, will be a Pacers W. This sets in everything in motion. Pacers just need to win one of the first 2 games. And I think it's game 1. A lot of people I see thinking game 2 online and stuff, and I get that. I think it's game 1. I think it's game 1, out the gate. Pacers play hard-fought game, maybe 3 or 4 point win. Game 2 is different. Game 2 might be a bad loss. 15, 17 points. It might be a bad loss. Cavs get back at home. They're feeling great. But then they come back to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the Pacers don't lose until one of these 2 games. Believe it or not, they will lose one of these 2 games. I think it's game 3. I think the Cavs continue their triumphant, game 2, but they don't win this one by as much, maybe 6 or 7. Cavs are starting to feel good. Their double big lineup with Jared Allen and Mobley is giving the Pacers problems, but here comes the adjustment. Here comes the fight back by the Pacers. Pacers are built a lot like a cartoony superhero where they just fight back. They get stronger the more they get hit. They're like Rocky. So game 4, they come in and they get another dramatic win. So now you look at this series, you got 2 dramatic wins by the Pacers, 2 outright wins really by the Cavaliers, and it's a 2-2 series going back to Cleveland. Oh boy. 2-2 series back to Cleveland. I can't see the Pacers winning that. I can't. I think going back to Cleveland, the crowd's going to be there. This one's a tough game, though, and I think Cleveland takes it. So now it's a 3-2 Cleveland Cavaliers win. It's over. It's over, Luke. The series is over. The Pacers aren't going to be able to win and then win at Cleveland. Let me remind you about last year. Last year, they played the Knicks. They had to win at home. They whooped Knicks blank at home, and then they went to the Knicks' house and whooped them at their house. That was MSG, Madison Square Garden, one of the biggest arenas, meccas of sports, versus Cleveland, Ohio. Still a really good home court advantage, but one that the Pacers will be able to strive in. They already won game 1 in their house, according to my prediction, meaning game 7's not going to be as big of a deal. What do the Pacers need to do to really make this possible, though? And why do I believe 7 is way more likely than Pacers in 6? If it's in 6, it's going to be Cavs. Here's why. This Pacers team this year is special. They've been special to me for a lot of years, and I've watched this team overcome crazy things like that comeback, right, of 7 points in 40 seconds. I've seen that many times. This is the year of the Pacers doing crazy things to get wins. So if they go down 3-2 and everybody writes them off, everybody says it's over, it won't be over, because this is not your average basketball team. Let's break it down. This is a team that passes the ball. This is a team that plays full court D. This is a team that you see playing college ball at the NBA level, and nobody does that. You do get worn out. The Celtics said that they were the toughest to play. Not toughest team, but toughest to play because of the way that the Pacers play. 2 of those games, Hallie didn't even play. It's because of the suffocating defense. It's because of the run and gun offense of this Pacers team. The Cavaliers are a lot like this Pacers team. A deep bench. They're probably deeper. More talent on the starters. They're probably more talented. But I will tell you right now, there is one aspect that always gets forgotten, and it's heart and hustle. And we saw it in the Bucks-Pacers series. The whole reason Pacers jumped off to that lead like they did in all the games that they did, and the reason they came back is because they out-rebounded and played better defense late game. These are two things that I always said were the only flaws for the Pacers. For years ago, check back to my very first Pacer video on this channel, I said this team doesn't rebound, this team doesn't play defense. They do both now, and they do both very well. And you're seeing all players do it. Matherin getting rebounds, Siakam getting rebounds. Turner, still need to work on a little bit, big guy, but Turner's an amazing offensive piece. What you're seeing now, and he's a great defense blocking, right? What you're seeing now is defense and rebounding for the Pacers. That's so dangerous. You're going to need more than what the Cavs have. These teams are pretty even to me. Cavs might be this much more talented. To me, that means give me the Pacers. Give me the team with more heart. Give me the team with more grit. Give me the team that's been in more battles. They're battle tested. They're war ready. Cleveland is not ready for Indiana. Is this a biased pick by me? Slightly. But I think it would be really biased if I said in 6. The reason I say in 7 is because I know and I respect this Cleveland team. But the Pacers, this is for you. Thank you guys for watching. Pacers in 7 is my prediction. Halliburton Legacy Series. Book it. Affleck timeout.